morning, or actually good afternoon, soul family. I had to spend time with the ones I love. My mama kitty, my Lil. She needs my attention. And because she wants my attention, she stopped eating. That's what she does. You know? Do you know that if you deprive love and attention from an animal, you can kill them? That's what she needed. My mom showed me. P.S. Are the dead conscious of this life when they go back into spirit? Absolutely. My mother has been showing up left, right, and center. She showed me what Lily needs. She showed me what Liger needs for his itchy scalp. He needs to have rosemary essential oil added to a carrier such as coconut oil or jojoba oil, or in his shampoo that will help his itchy scalp, the dermatitis. Lily needs my love and attention, but Lily also needs to know that yes, I give you love and attention, but then I have to work as well. My mom has shown up to me everywhere, and so in honor of my mom, I've got rosemary everywhere. Rosemary is what the link was. I told you guys yesterday when I started the reading that I smelled rosemary, and then soon after that, my mother came through. Right? I had that mediumship work that had happened with the rosemary. I was thinking about that tiny home. My mom's been trying to show me this for quite a while, how to help Liger. That tiny home that I loved, and there was a bush that the woman, she didn't want to leave her house and move into that tiny home. It was important to her. So she took the wood from the rosemary bush and she incorporated it into the handle of the pizza oven. You think about pizza, everybody gets a piece of the pie. Meaning, what about your time and attention, right? Everybody needs your time and attention. It's all connected. Everything is connected. Rosemary essential oil, it helps with cancer. It helps with, oh my God, you guys, I couldn't get over all the things that my mom was showing me about rosemary. So also, I kept getting that there's an ascended master, the one that I'm the closest with, that's working with me. My ascended master is my mom. My spiritual twin on a higher level is also an ascended master, just like I am to him. But from the physical world, my mother is working with me. She is my ascended master. She's my guide. Somebody asked me yesterday, can you tell me who my guide is? It'll be the one that you love the most, that knows you the most. They're working with you. Listen to them, right? Oh my God, you guys, rosemary. If I all the things that you need to know about rosemary. Let me give you the items that we're going to choose from. I'm on my work line because I got to work. So, we're going to choose this. This is earth signs. That's me in rebirth, night birth, right? So this is for earth signs because what happens? We need to get grounded. Get yourself grounded. Sometimes spiritual people are so in their head, like me, that I'm not grounded. I need to come down to ground. That's why I need to get to the trees. That's why I need to get to the forest and spend time in nature to get grounded. But sometimes people are too grounded and they don't take flight. You got to find a balance. So there we go. Earth signs, get grounded. Air signs, the bird's nest with a brand new beginning. Water signs, the mermaid. Fire signs, baby light my fire, baby light my fire, baby light my fire, baby light my fire. That. I got the eye of the tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire because I am a champion and you're going to hear me roar. Louder than a lion. That's fire. There she is. That's fire. Okay. You know what? Do you want to do that one? Let's do that one for fire, right? I'm so connected to Bastet, the goddess of home, the warrior. This is Bastet. Do you know I won that? I won that. A bunch of people wanted it, but I won it. Look at that fucking awesome cat. Sorry that just came out. Connecting to your third eye. Look at the cougar at the top. It's time to sail your boat, little worm, caterpillar. It's time to fly, penguin, right? Stop being so bipolar. Start moving. Okay, so let me tell you, while I get our cards together, I wonder if I didn't put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So if we get disturbed, we get disturbed. You know, I'm working. So Lily showed me, Mom showed me, you know, because I said, tell me what should I do for Lily. So I spent some time with her. I was massaging her, loving her. And she ate. And then she got up and she started to walk around the patio and rub up against certain things. There's a stone that I bought my mother as a gift one day at a spiritual shop. It's right there. See that stone with the big K on it? Here, I'll have to show it to you up close. I always say, why didn't I ever use that one for one of our messages? See that stone? My religion is kindness. Okay? So she rubbed up against that. She rubbed up against the table. She rubbed up against everything she rubbed up against. The butterfly chimes. Because remember I told you guys the chimes started to play after my mom died? Well, those chimes, I forgot to tell you, are electric chimes. They were not plugged in. So everything she rubbed up against was something of my mom's. She was showing me, I am coming through, Lily. I told you I wanted to come back and live in your house. My mother wanted to be pampered. She wanted to be spoiled. She wanted attention because she's never had that when she was a kid. And she knew that I would care for her. I would never leave her. I would do whatever she needed. I would be there. And so this is an aspect of my mother. I told you guys, your animals never leave you, but neither do the ones that you love. Even if they're not in your physical presence, their love is with you. You can feel their love. So I'm super excited that my mom has made it very clear. I asked her to prove it to me. Remember I said yesterday, we say to Spirit, prove it, show me. Well, I was shown. So for rosemary, gosh, the things that it can do. It helps dermatitis. It helps itchy scalp. It helps, my landlord's losing his hair. It helps with hair loss. And the thing that's so amazing about it is the meaning of rosemary. Remember me. It's something used in memory. People use it on the graves. They would put it in remembrance. You burn rosemary, and it's for psychic protection, for cleaning, for healing, for balancing. It helps with circulatory problems, toothaches, eczema, joint pain, sciatica, which is interesting because my mother always suffered from sciatica. All of these things are showing me that this is my mom. And I told you that my cats are being used to show me things, right? And I said, you need to stop. You need to stop using my cats to show me. And so I said to Mom, okay, if you're helping me out, then you need to help me with Lily because I don't want her to hurt anymore. Well, Lily needs your love, Sherry. She needs your love. It's not enough for you to tell people that you love her. She needs your love. I started to go through all of these things and you know, my mom just wanted my dad's attention, but he worked all the time. You know what? My mother has learned. She's also learned about forgiveness. When I met her in Paris, in my dream, that's where I met her, in front of Notre Dame, and I kept saying, why do I keep seeing the Eiffel Tower? The Eiffel Tower is the city of love. It's the city of lights, the city that never sleeps. Lights, shine your light and bring me and Lily home is what I heard. Unending love. I met her there, and she told me, don't do what I did. Forgive. She was a spiritual person. In the end part of her life, she came back to herself. But she had held on to this unforgiveness inside of herself. She couldn't forgive herself, and it made her sick. Because your physical outside is a manifestation of emotional issues. She could not release blame, self-blame, and blame of others. There was others she couldn't forgive. She also had a very difficult time expressing her emotions and her love. I know she loved me. I know she was proud of me, but she didn't know how to tell me. Don't be like that. I'm supposed to learn from her. I'm supposed to break that familial, it's like a barrier, but it's a pattern, generational pattern for generation after generation. So I said to my mom, okay, you help me. You help me with my twin. You help me with my daughter. You help me with my finances. You help me with my cats. If you're my guide, I'm listening. You help me. You can do it. And my mom said to me, Sherry, you can fall for a wealthy man just as easily as a poor man. Why not shoot for the top? Anytime I would do something that was like less than myself, she says, don't ever crawl after a man. Well, he loves me. If he loves you, he'll tell you he loves you and he'll show it. And you deserve that because you show that. And if you do any less than that, you're shooting for the bottom. Why don't you go ahead and shoot for the bottom, Sherry? My mom was tough, but she was right. So, what would love do? What would love say? Do that. But you know what? That's for yourself as well. Lily wants my attention. She wants my attention to the point where she'll almost kill herself to get it. She doesn't have to do that. But I'm not going to kill myself to get somebody else's love and attention. That's not going to happen. So think about that. So the items that we're choosing, we already chose them, right? We've got earth, fire. Who did I pick for air, you guys? water. Who was air? Why is it that I can never remember air? Isn't that funny? Earth, water, fire. Who did I choose for air? Why do I have a blank when it comes to air? That's interesting. Have I not chosen air? Earth, water. Oh, water was the mermaid. Oh, I got it. Air is the bird's nest. Okay. All right, we're going to go. We're going to go right now. And the first message you get, air signs, King of Summer. A trustworthy person or a relationship enters your life. You may receive wise and compassionate advice from someone who speaks directly from the heart. You know what? Sometimes people speak directly and other people feel that they're rude or that they don't have feelings, or, you know what? No, sometimes you need to speak directly. It's honest. So here we see, this is a King of Summer. This guy comes from a frozen emotion area, right? Look at all the frozen emotion all around. This is a penguin. What did I say about that penguin over there? The penguin that was beneath the boat, that little worm, caterpillar worm. So who's in the middle? Let's go look at this. We see fire, right? Very connected to the third eye. And then we see the cougar, which is your self-worth and power. Cougar's above. The little caterpillar's about to set sail because he's going to become who? He's going to become a butterfly. And then we got the penguin down below. Looks to me like the emperor penguin or the king, and he's a bit bipolar, right? I said stop being so bipolar. So maybe that's who you are right there. There you are. That's who we're looking at, and that's air. So think about your actions. Maybe you're going to get advice from somebody, and maybe that person does not have a very warm way of delivering that advice. They're going to speak straight from their heart, but it's not going to come across in a fluffy way. Okay? So the message is, this is basically, is this King of Air or King of Summer? Who would the King of Summer be? King of Summer. King of Summer. Who would you represent in tarot? Well, if you're getting communication, I would say, and it doesn't come across in a very, you know, they speak directly from the heart. You can trust this person, right? It's a trustworthy relationship, but they don't necessarily come across with the warmest of words. So they're emotionally detached, I would say. You can trust this guy. It could be information you get from a friend, right? You're safe with this guy. You get good advice from this guy. They've got a warm heart. They're honorable. They're loving. They will never let you down. They're romantic. They will never stray from you. This is loyal. They do nurture you. So this is not the King of Swords. This person comes across to you like they're bipolar, but they're not. Now, why would they come across bipolar? Because you're not seeing them for who they are. You may look at this person on the outside and see one thing, but you're not seeing the truth of the matter. Things are not always black and white, are they? Do you know that the penguins, this is an emperor penguin, by the way, they take care of the young ones. They sit on the nest. They have a reversed role. Mom's out there fishing while dad's nesting on the nest and takes care of the babies. This is a very loving person. This is a very emotional person because he's in water, but for some reason there's a lot of frozen emotion around this one. They don't do very well on land. They waddle around. They're good in their emotional waters. And they can't fly. Do you know that they're able to drink seawater? And do you know that most animals cannot drink seawater? It would kill them, but they can. And you know that when you have salt in that purifies your blood, right? So this is a pure person, a symbol of purity. They're sociable. They mate for life. They are loyal. Now, this doesn't have to be a man. Sounds like me to me. I get the bum rap. A lot of us do, you know, when we speak from our heart and we follow our path and we're looked at in one way on the outside, And people misunderstand. So you may be very misunderstood. But you can trust them. They are not going to cheat on you, ever. They're loyal. They're by your side. So the message in this message here, it's not about a knight in shiny armor that's going to come in and sweep you off your feet and then be gone, right? A hit it and quit it, one night stander. This is a reliable, trustworthy, I'm going to stick with you. You're going to feel safe there. And what you see when they present themselves to you, you can believe, this is who I am. Think about that. Someone that's never going to let you down. This is a best friend, right? And they love you the way they are. But you know what's more important about this one? Is they see the potential in you that you don't even see. The hidden potential. And they want to make something of what you have. You've got gifts inside of you. And this one spurs you on to be the best that you can be. That is when you know you've got a true love in front of you. They're not satisfied for you to just skate along. They want you to be the best that you can be. And they will back you up. And they see you always in your highest light. Always. They encourage you, and sometimes they push you. And that's why you think they're bipolar. What happened to this sweet, loving person, and all of a sudden you're biting my ass? No, I'm lighting a fire under you. I'm telling you, you know what you can do. I expect the most of you. I don't follow society. The penguin doesn't do things like other birds. It doesn't fly like other birds. It's different. It's unique. It's special. The penguin can do things other birds can't do. Just like you. So while you're doing what you're doing, where's your girl? She's out doing her thing. Right? Independent. I like this. I like it a lot. We're going to get a message from you from the angel answers. Correct for neutrality on all levels. You may think, oh, she's too busy for me, right? Is she talking to other people? Is she flirting on me or he? No. I'm working. I'm taking care of business just like you are. I trust you. You trust me. Woo! Check it out. You've got gold coins falling from heaven on top of your head. Right on. Right on. So there's a golden opportunity coming towards you. And all you need to do at this moment is open up your hands and say, thank you. Thank you. My arms are open. So this is positive growth. This is expansion. This is, I don't know what the opportunity is. Maybe you're going to get a lesson. Maybe you're going to get a message. Maybe you're going to get information. Or maybe the chance to act on something that you've been wanting to. Maybe you've got an idea. You want to just get it into motion. You want to change something? I don't know. You want your business to change? You want to buy a house? You want to buy some property? You want to sell your house? You want love into your life? Whatever it is that you have been desiring, basically Spirit says, we're about to open the door and we want you to freaking dance on through. So step on through. Bam! Love it. Okay. So, who are we going to go to? We're going to go to, who did we start with? Did we start with, I don't even know who we started with. And you know what, you guys? I'm so over the Zodiac. I am. I think I've decided that I don't want to do Zodiac anymore. Because I don't care about the Zodiac. Somebody asked me yesterday, they said, you know, do you want us to choose Zodiac or do you want us to choose an item? If you choose it by Zodiac and I point it out to you, then I'm making your choice. Your higher self isn't. I want you to look at the items and I want you to choose what you're drawn to. Are you drawn to that? Are you drawn to that image, the whole thing? Are you drawn to this? Or are you drawn to that? Because that is your higher self telling you what your message is going to be. I don't know who I started with. So if I started with fire, that was your message. If I started with earth, that was your message. Otherwise, let's go to here now. This is going to be earth, okay? I don't know who I started with. But from this point on, you'll figure it out by the way I go from here. Sorry. I got a lot of thoughts running through my head right now. A lot. Correct neutrality on all levels. and why do I say that? Skip the earth. We're talking about rebirth. We're talking about groundedness. We're talking, this is what I'm choosing. That's bitchin'. I fucking love that. That one, I'm so torn because I love them all. They're all mine. Well, they're all mine, all my messages. But my special message is going to come from that one. And it's going to come from that one. Okay. You know what that means to me? That my special message is coming from myself, because that is me and that is me. And that's the truth. We have our messages within us. We don't have to ask other people. You already know. When you get right down to it, when you've been questioning and you doubt you see me, what did I say about myself, right? I doubt myself. Stop doing that. You already know. Okay, here's our message. Woo! 6 of spring. This is awesome. My Uncle Phil just sent me a message that he rescued a cat, and he called her Mama Kitty. He says, this is Mama Kitty, and it was a Black Panther cat. She had green eyes, though, but he said, I saved her from the pound because his little cat died, and he was so heartbroken he couldn't move forward. And I said, you know, when you're ready, you need to bring another cat into your life. And he was so excited to show me. He says, I rescued Mama Kitty, stopped her from going to the pound, stopped her from going after some other dog, right? So here we are. This is a mixed breed rescue dog, right on. 6 of spring. 6, don't be so focused on the material world. Remember? Keep your thoughts focused on spirit, and they will bring everything that you need to you. Everything. Call on your ascended master. Who is the one in spirit that's your guide? Remember, I kept giving all my kudos to my grandma. My grandma was my hero. That's great. She was. But my mom, that was my mom. She gave birth to me. My mom had a freaking lot of amazing qualities. And we fought tooth and nail, probably because we were so much alike. Mixed breed. We're tough. Mixed breed dogs are strong. You know that? The purebreds, they're the ones that get sick. The ones that are considered nobility, they're the ones that break down. They have all kinds of issues. But us little tough dogs, the rescue dogs, we're freaking the strong ones. So here you see this little rescue dog ripping through the field of, what are those, Gerber's daisies? Yeah, daisies are friendship flowers. Look at all the colors. Pretty happy, right? So right now, 6 of spring, you're not going to worry about material stuff, because guess what? You're about to receive a promotion, or be given a scholarship, or be singled out for special attention. Just like Uncle Phil said, Mama Kitty, I saved her. She's the one who was chosen. You're the chosen one. That's what it is. You have been chosen. You've done an amazing job, and you deserve the attention that you're going to get. So relish it. Right? Look how happy he is. This guy's like so much fun. Do I care that I'm not a purebred? Heck no, I'm having a great life. I'm a muscular little guy. I'm having a good life, man. I'm not in jail anymore. I got rescued. I'm running in amongst all the flowers. Yay! This is blue ribbon. This is a blue ribbon winner. Why do they have orange? Sacral chakra, seat of sexual energy and creativity. This guy's got plans. This guy's on the move. Look at the lucky horseshoe. Green, healing, and love. Oh, there's a lot of happiness here. So you're being recognized. You've done a great job. And you're getting a lot of attention. And you know what? You deserve that attention. You're going to be picked for something. You're going to be picked over others. So don't be shy about the attention that you're about to get, or that you may be getting right now. And you let the world know the gifts that you have, because you've got them. This is a victory card. This is a, if I could be holding this little victory flag and running it at the same time and barking and singing and dancing, I would be. But I don't need to. They're holding it up for me. So you think about a rescue dog. A rescue dog, they've been locked up. They've had the shit kicked out of them. They've been abused. Who knows what has happened to that dog? Somebody didn't love them enough and they just gave them away. They didn't see their value. But you go to the shelter and you choose that one. You chose that one. So you're representative of triumph over adversity, right? They thought you were down. And remember that song about rise? And when the vultures are at your door and they're circling, you're out of time. They're going to gas you. You're out of time. Then you rise, right? You rise and you watch them. You are like the phoenix rising of the dog world. Yes, you are. This is about hope for the future and about letting go of your past. Who cares? You know what? Do you think this dog is thinking back about the last people that treated him like shit? All that crap they went through? This guy just got out of jail. Do you think he's thinking about jail? Hell no. He's thinking about where he wants to go. He's thinking about his future. This is about let go of the past. This is seeing the joy and love. Do you think that this one is going to not notice every wonderful thing in front of him? Talk about smelling the flowers. This is going where the flowers are, right? You are the one. You are the reward dog. You are the reward dog. You know what? You are the reward. I love this. I love this whole freaking thing. You know what? When you see a puppy or a dog and their big eyes and their tongue hanging out and they're wagging their tail, I remember my Max, my golden retriever. He would get so excited, his whole body would be waggling around. That just makes you happy. It's love. It's your best friend. Love, unconditional love, loyalty, friendship, protection. And somebody threw you away? Somebody locked you up because they didn't recognize what you had? Well, I do, and Spirit does too. And so now you're out, and now it's time to move forward and be excited and recognize that, yep, you were the one that was chosen. And don't say that, oh, you shouldn't choose me because of what? Hell no. He's like, I want to be chosen. Pick me. Mama Kitty was super excited that Uncle Phil picked her, right? Yeah. And you know what? The love that he's going to get from that cat, that's going to fill that hole in his heart. He has so much love to give, and he's going to shower that rescue kitty. Right on. Right on. I rescued Lily off the streets. And she got so much love and attention that when she stopped getting that attention, she started to get sick. She needs that attention. This is about showering the ones you love with your attention. Ooh, interesting. I'll show you guys. I told you I don't keep hangers on, right? I want the ones that are free and clear. This one was hanging on, but it flipped and it landed this way. So this is our message. Right now, there's a compromise that's necessary at this time. It's not going to be all your way. It's not going to be all my way. You need to come to a compromise. So how do you do that? Well, you figure out, I have to have this. This is really, really important to me, right? It's like, I have to have my cats. I'm not going anywhere without my cats. Sorry, it won't happen. Period. I will do my spiritual work in some capacity. Period. There are certain things I will not negotiate on, but there's other things that I'm open for compromise, right? We all have to be willing to compromise. Nobody gets everything their way. So for you to have a happy outcome or a happy situation, you're going to find it necessary to compromise. So get clear about what's important to you. What is it that you absolutely cannot do without? Stand in your integrity. Don't compromise. Will you compromise your integrity or your morality? No. No, you will not. Your own self-respect? No, you will not. Good. Now, where are you open to compromising? Can you change your stance on something? I said to somebody the other day, I showed them something and they said, I'm not hip on that. And I said, well, I loved it. And then I recognized, maybe this, you don't like it because of this or that. But then I said, you know what? Maybe you just don't like it. We don't have to agree. No one is always going to agree all the time, right? Can we agree to disagree? So it may be that. Maybe you need to agree to disagree. Whatever it is, there's a compromise that you need to make. Where are you willing to budge on your stance? Right? Now, when you have this discussion, it'd be best for you to do it face to face. It's not a good idea to, leave it up to text messaging, emails, because you know what? When you do it in the written word or like that way, you don't see someone's expression, you don't see their eyes, you don't see their body language, and you don't feel their energy. Because sometimes people aren't able to express themselves very well. But you can read their energy, right? If you do have to do it in an email or a text, make sure that what you say is very, very specific. You're very, very clear. Because this message is also a sign that there has been some kind of miscommunication. And it's causing a problem for whoever's involved in this. It's creating possibly a block or challenges. I don't know. Remember I said about me? You may look at somebody the way they deliver a message or the way they've behaved in a certain situation and you formed an opinion when they're not that way at all. Or this person's not talking. Why? Are they full of pride? Are they full of ego? Oh, maybe they're shy. There's all kinds of different reasons. But you may get a mindset about somebody and it's not at all. Somebody said to me yesterday, wow, you're not who I thought you were. And I said, wow, I must come across as a real bitch. And they said, not to me right now. Good. Sometimes you listen to what other people have to say. well, this is what they're like, and this is how they behave, and this is who they are, and you think, yeah, screw that, I don't need that. Don't listen to other people. Why don't you learn for yourself, right? Find out for yourself. Right now, this is about clearing up misunderstandings. This is about healing a situation so everybody can get moving forward, because you can. That's what Spirit says. You can heal the situation or get things moving forward. Okay, I forgot to do time stamping. So at 30 minutes, I'll do it when I go back. We go to the mermaid in the forest. This is the forest mermaiden. The forest mermaiden with her counterpart, the osprey. We're going to that. This is the last time. Never again am I going to do zodiac signs. I'm not, because your higher self needs to choose you. So this is one of my messages. Okay, so that last message was for me, right? Compromise. That's right. I'm always willing to compromise. Always. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I told you I take my messages. I take Spirit smacks. I do. Woo! Love that. And the lion will lay down with the lamb. Now, what did I say? You're going to hear me roar louder than a lion. But right now, your strength is not in roaring, because you see this lion with flowers, daisies, friendship daisies. This is a hippie. Check this out. A flower child and an old hippie live here. So here you see the lion lying down with the lamb, right? This is normally its prey, but not in this instance. In this instance, this one is loving this one. This one is snuggling up and protecting that one. That lion could just take one bite and that lamb's head is gone. This could be a baby ram. That's what I am. And this paw, one swipe, you're gone, right? But this one is in peace. You have reached a state of peace when the lion lays down with the lamb. And look at the butterfly. Green, love, and the infinity symbol, endless supply, forever connected, eternity, lying on the grass, healing. Look at those beautiful trees, and look at you guys, puffy clouds. So true strength is displayed through kindness, forgiveness, and compassion. You have tremendous personal power and courage. And you know who's got really tremendous personal power and courage right here? That little ram, that little lamb. Trusting that big one. That big one could wipe me out, but I trust you. I believe in you. I see beyond the exterior. You look like a big scary beast, but I see you're just a hippie. You're a sweetheart. You're a cream puff. You're protective. I like that. And you've recognized that you don't have to roar. You don't have to be aggressive and mean. Your greatest strength is your kindness and forgiveness and compassion. I love that. 11 is a very high spiritual number. I love this. I think this would be temperance, wouldn't it? No, that's 14. Interesting. So, the lion is a wise old... Well, I was going to say the lion is a wise old bird. That's interesting. Wise old bird. There's a song. Wise old bird. Hold on. Wise old bird. There's a song by... There's a song. Wise old bird is the owl. Right? The wise old bird is the owl. You're wise. So maybe you need to be patient with someone. Maybe you don't have a lot of patience. So you're being asked to use your patience. And maybe you're going to get what you want by being loving and gentle and not being aggressive, right? That would be me, right? Be loving. What would love say? What would love do? My religion is kindness. I'm taking this message for myself. So this is for you and this is for me too. And the fact that they're lying together, they see the strengths in each other. A lamb is easily led, right? You think about the lamb led to the slaughter, but that's a gentle, peaceful, loving energy. The lion recognizes the power in that and recognizes I need to take a lesson from that, right? And then the lamb recognizes that they need to take a lesson. That, you know what? Just because that looks scary that looks like that should be my enemy. It doesn't have to be. I heard this morning, I said to my mom, what do I do? And they said, you know what? It doesn't matter who they are or why they're doing it. Just be kind. Just be loving. Just do that. And let it all fall as it may. Whatever is supposed to happen, if you come from a place of love, you can never lose. So they're basically letting you know that you're stronger than you realize that you are. And they're also saying it's very, very important to extend forgiveness to yourself as well as others. That is power. When these guys, what's interesting is these two may represent someone else, the lion and the lamb. They may reveal themselves to you, and when they do, you may need to be patient. I may need to be patient when they reveal themselves. I already know who they are. So gentleness, courage, power, right? Vulnerability. You can never be loved if you don't allow yourself to be open and vulnerable, right? You have to trust. At some point, you have to trust somebody in order to allow love into your life. It's interesting because in the Bible, Jesus is both. He is the lion of God. He's also the lamb, which is meaning you've offered yourself. You've been a sacrifice. Maybe you were the sacrificial lamb. Has somebody sacrificed you and this lion saved you? You've got that now lesson inside of you. Now you know what it feels like to be vulnerable, open and exposed. You also know that, you know what, just because somebody looks like that, you've seen beyond that. You've seen something else. You have so much to teach other people right now. In the experience that we're holding on to right now, that we're dealing with right now, we need to be strong, yes, right? Self-respect. But we also need to show love and understanding and compassion to everybody in this situation. Because everybody's story isn't the same. If you love me, you'll come after me. Well, maybe you're shy. Maybe you've been through a lot. What would love say? What would love do? All you need to do is send that energy out. Exhibit that energy. Hold that energy. Willingness to compromise. Show forgiveness. Show love. But you're not a pushover either. You're tough. You know when to be tough and you know when to be loving. Stay open. Your angel answers. What is your message from the angel answers? Ooh, I looked at the clock and it said 37:37. Don't stop. Okay. So don't stop. Whatever you're doing, don't stop. This isn't the time to give up. Whatever the situation is, Spirit says the situation will improve. You just have to keep moving forward. Don't stop. Keep moving in the direction of your dreams, whatever it is that you have planned, whatever it is that the desire of your heart is, because this is basically the same number as number 7. You're on the right path. And you will see things progress properly if you stay on your path. Spirit always says, stay on your path. But right now, the message is stay on your present course because you're doing the right thing. Stay on this course. However, just like we were shown here, you need to stand your ground. You need to stand in self-respect. You need to believe in yourself that you can do this. Do not allow anybody else to intimidate you. This lamb is not intimidated by this lion, right? Why don't you work? This one says we'll work together as a team. I'm not afraid of you. I don't feel vulnerable. How about that? Maybe this one has not outwardly chosen to reveal themselves like we just got. But you have decided, you know what? I'm going to see you as a friend. I choose to see the light in you. I know that you're just a big pussycat. I know that because everybody wants love. Everybody wants a friend. And you may bristle at it, but you know what? I'm choosing to allow myself to be vulnerable because I know I'm not really vulnerable because Spirit's telling me I'm safe. I know I'm safe here. And just because other people don't get what's going on and they don't understand that, what the hell are they doing there? It doesn't matter. You know what you're doing there. Maybe other people don't see what you see. So then they don't have to do it. But you're following your heart. You're trusting in Spirit and you're realizing, you know what? I know that that lion is a big pussycat. I know that that lion, I'm safe with that lion. That lion wants a friend. They may bristle and may not act like it, but they're not pushing me away, are they? They're hanging around. Why are they hanging around? Because they want love in their life. And there's a healing that's taking place. So don't stop. Don't stop. Just because someone else doesn't get it doesn't mean it's not right. Okay, next one. We're going to go to water signs. The mermaiden in the forest. The mermaiden in the forest. Okay. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I'm thinking of the bird. It's called Wise Old Bird. It's called Old Bird. Old Bird. What is the name of that guy? Old Bird. Wise Old Bird. Old Bird. Song. It's somebody that my Uncle Phil... Battered Old Bird. That's it. My friend Jack. He used to play this on the guitar. Battered Old Bird. And it's by Elvis Costello. The landlady's husband came up to town today, since he left them both 10 years ago to serve the ministry. The dark down road of his approach in constant rain was drenched. The tenant's boy said, "How'd you do?" then swore in French. "Did you teach this little child these curses on my soul? You should both be shut down in the coal hole. That's the way to treat a child who cries out at night, and a woman who teaches wrong from right." Wow, that's rough, hey? "He's a battered old bird, and he's living up there. There's a place where time stands still if you keep taking those little pink pills." "Hush your mouth, you hypocrite." His humor cut her deep, the tight-lipped leer of judgment that had seen her love desert her just like sleep. "Filthy words on children's lips are better, my dear spouse, than if I were to speak my mind about this house. He's a battered old bird, and he's living up there. There's a place where time stands still if you keep taking those little pink pills. On the first floor there are two old maids, each one wishing the other was afraid. The next door to them is a man so mild, till he chopped off the head of a visitor's child. He danced upon the bonfire, swallowed sleeping pills like dreams, with a bottle of sweet sherry that everything redeems. He's a battered old bird. He's living up there. There's a place where time stands still if you keep taking those little pink pills. And on the second floor is the Macintosh man. He's in his overcoats, more than out of them, and the typewriter's rattling all through the night. His burgundy's for breakfast tight. That's his wine on the shelf. He drinks for breakfast. He says, one day I'll throw away all of my cares, and it's always Christmas in a cupboard at the top of the stairs. He's a battered old bird, and he's living up there. There's a place where time stands still if you keep taking those little pink pills. Well, here's a boy, if ever there was, who's going to do big things. That's what they all say, and that's how the trouble begins. I've seen them rise and fall, been through their big deals and smalls. He'd better have a dream that goes beyond four walls. You think he should be sent outside playing with traffic, with pieces of him already scattered in the attic. Interesting. This is somebody who doesn't believe. They drug themselves down. They drink themselves down. They've given up on their dreams. They hide themselves up there, that battered old bird. This one who's been mistreated by his wife. This one who's been mistreated by the family. This one who as a child cried out at night and no one was there to love them. These are all of the things that have happened, and the horrible things that have happened that make you become a battered old bird. And then you stay up there. Well, if ever there was a boy who's going to do big things, and that's what they say and how the trouble begins. Nope, that's what you say. You say, I can do anything I set my mind to. I'm not going to stay up there, a battered old bird. Whoa, and there you are, Leo the lion, king of spring. And remember, you're learning something from this little insignificant sparrow of self-worth. They've got some news for you. And you're listening, you with your regal cape and that big crown on your head. Now's the moment to step up into a leadership role. Don't back away from the spotlight, because your plans are going to be successful as long as you stay focused on the big picture. That little bird is saying, I know that you're up there acting like a battered old bird because of all that shit that hit the fan and everything that went down, and you're bitter and you're angry and you were mistreated and you don't trust anybody. But you need to remember who you are. You are Katanga the lion. Dramatic, inspiring, ambitious, wise. Remember who you are. There's a new moon in front of you. What are you going to do with it? That lion is listening to that little bird. Boy, you're a plucky little thing. But that little bird is a bird of victory, courageous, can survive anything. I'm coming to you because I believe in you. I look at you and I see the qualities in you. Why are you forgetting who you are? Why are you forgetting the strength within yourself? Do you not see yourself? As I see you, you're a king. You have royal blood running through you. Why are you up here on this hill all by yourself, focusing on all of your bitterness and anger and not trusting anyone, especially not even trusting yourself? You've got more within you. You're going to stand up there and wear that coat and be full of all your pride and ego and do nothing and allow your life to pass you by? Now's your moment. Step up. You're going to inspire other people. And right now, they need that. People need you. They need you to shine. Shine your light and bring me and Lily home. That's what I heard. Your plans are going to be successful as long as you stay focused. Don't get stuck in the little memories, the old memories, the sadness, the anger, the bitterness. The fact that other people have let you down. The fact that you tried and you failed. So what? Try again. You don't have to do everything either. You think you're the king of the castle and you've got to run the show and everything's going to fall apart if you're not there? How about that as the other side of the story? I'm a king. I've got things to do. I'm the head of this corporation. Really? Well, you're going to end up a battered old bird if you think that story. You know what? You may not think that I can do things, but I can fly and I can sing and I can go way faster than you can. I can fly faster than you can run. I'm connected. I know a lot of people. I can do a lot. Why don't you give me a chance? Delegate. Let me do something for you. You don't have to do it all. I've never taken on a partner. I do this alone. Really? Well, you're awfully lonely up here in your beautiful cape and your hat up here on top of this hill. Why don't you use everything you have to help other people? Be the king that you are. Step down away from that isolated place. Inspire people. People will follow what you say. They will listen to you. Remember? We talked before. Keep your thoughts focused on your spiritual path. Ask Spirit to guide you. Maybe things didn't work out the way you wanted because you weren't following the right advice. Open your mind. You want to be the star. You're very proud. You want everyone to look at you, and you want all the attention. And you don't want anyone to make you feel like you are second best. You don't like it. But you are the king, and people look up to you and they respect you. You don't have to be arrogant. You don't have to be the king of the castle. People want to work for someone who's their friend. And family, if you treat your family like you're the king and they're your subjects, they'll work for you, but they're not going to love you. Be their friend. Open your heart and show them why you are the king, why you were the chosen one to be the king. Show them what there is reason to be proud of and why they should be proud of you and why they should be proud of themselves. Inspire instead of belittle. Encourage instead of berate. When you walk, you walk with powerful energy. It emanates from you. You just have that in you. Don't abuse the power that you've been given. We know that you're very loyal. We know that you're a very hard worker. We know that you protect the ones that you love. But you come across as a gruff asshole. Stop doing that. You don't need to be that way. You don't need to be that way. Show everybody that you're a big kitty inside. Allow them to give back to you. Sometimes when people, when you inspire people, they're afraid of you and they'll do what you want, but wouldn't you rather have them do that because they love you? A loving king. You can be an upside down king, and you can be a very, very loving, assertive leader. Remember what we got when we first began. A lion doesn't always have to roar. Compassion and forgiveness and understanding. The lion lay down with the lamb. And now you go another way. And people are looking and they're thinking, what the hell's going on? Why does this lion hang out with this one? But this is a wise lion. This lion knows. This one's connected. This one's smart. This one can help me. And because this one is so helpful, And the fact that this lion is so smart and so wise as to notice what this one has, that's a wise king. He doesn't care what other people think. I don't care if people see me consorting with this little sparrow. The sparrow's got something going on. All the other lions and they've got all their way of doing it. They're thinking, you're a king. Why are you even giving any time and attention to this lowly, nothing, worthless sparrow? Because this lion knows that this victorious sparrow, this is a bird of victory. And this sparrow can get things done. This is a smart, crafty lion, right? He knows. He makes friends with the appropriate people. He knows the connections. He knows what works. This is like a crane person. This is the lion who sees an opportunity when others don't see it. And he knows how to make the best. He's like, and you know what? This is a good one to have work for me. Because this one knows how to blend in. No one's going to really pay much attention to this one. They can get in. They can get information. And this one is singing. This one's sending information to this one. This one is bringing information to the king on the castle. I'm laughing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Angels. There are angels all around you. You are completely guided, protected, and loved. There is no reason for fear. This is a new moon. This is a new world. This is a new way of doing things. We all work together as a team, and everybody has something valuable to bring to the table. And what I can't do, this one can. And what this one can't do, this one can. Love it. That's teamwork. If you believe, that's the truth. If you believe. Now, it took courage for that little sparrow to deal with that king, right? Of course, Sparrow knew it could fly away really quick. But maybe not quick enough to escape that paw. Sparrow kept coming back. That's interesting. So if you believe, that's pretty much all you need is if you believe. Whatever you believe, you can change a situation with your energy. You can believe that that is a scary king, that there's no use, this is an arrogant ass, thinks he's all that in a bag of chips. But the sparrow says, no, there's a reason this one is king. This one has influence and power. I will make friends with this king. Smart. They're both smart. So what you need right now is faith. You need to believe in whatever it is you desire. Can you make a friend of that one? Yes, you can. If you believe you can, yes, you can. Stay positive. Visualize it. Visualize the outcome that you're hoping for. Let go of all the negativity, all the pessimism, all the I can't, all the worry, all the fear. Oh, I tried before and it didn't work. Because we're working with the law of attraction. And the law of attraction is you see it to believe it. What you send out comes back to you, right? And what did my mom tell me this morning? She told me that it doesn't matter what the situation is. It doesn't matter why they're there or what their intention is. You love them. You be a friend. You be kind. And maybe that lion's thinking, she's an idiot, right? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because you're going to recognize, you're going to learn something whether you believe it or not. Because I believe that. I deserve good things in my life. I am victorious. I know my self-worth. I deserve the best in my life. And that's what Spirit's telling you. If you believe in that, you will. You believe that you will attract love and happiness and positive energy into your life, you will. I believe that Lily just needed love and attention and my mom's guiding me in the right direction. She's going to get better. She is. I also know that I have to ignore Lily at times because sometimes she's playing me. She's manipulating me. So sometimes it's like, okay, Lily, you know what? You're not going to allow yourself to starve to death. There was nothing wrong with her. I had a $1,000 vet bill to find out there was nothing wrong with her. She just wanted my attention. So what I do is I give her attention at appropriate times. Right? If you believe. Liger. I was shown what Liger was showing me. There were slices that were wounds that weren't healing. Well, you know what? I see that now. So I understand. What does Liger need? Love and healing. But he needs to believe too. So I was given information, rosemary oil, I'm going to put it on him, and I'm going to put it on his wounds. I know how to handle it. Spirit will guide us. I believe that. If you believe that Spirit will give you the answers, they will. If you ask for direction, it will come. Build it and they will come. Right? Put it out there. Believe in it. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams. Believe in your own self-worth, like that sparrow is telling you. You are worthy. Don't doubt it. And if you do slip and you start to doubt it, then you call on your ascended master. You call on your Father and you ask for help. You believe in yourself. Love that. At 55 minutes, we go to the bird's nest. New beginnings. 55 minutes, we go to the bird's nest. Battered old bird. Interesting. I used to, you know, I told you my mom, she died. She allowed herself to die. She got sick with cancer. She could not forgive herself and she could not let go of anger and blame. And she knew it. And that's what killed her. It ate her up from inside. Don't do that. Be a wise old bird. Listen to the owl. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Really? The magician. You have everything you need. All the tools that you need are in front of you. Infinite supply of anything you need. Your psychic antennae is there. Magic is in the air. Anything you need to be successful, you can bring it. The magician has everything. The magician. You want to be the magician in the upright. You don't want to be the master manipulator, pulling the strings, lying and manipulating to get your way. You want to use your tools that you have, your psychic antennae, your love, your determination, your loyalty, your strength, your perseverance. You want to use all of your finest qualities that you were given naturally to manifest what you want. You want to keep your intentions pure, like that white unicorn. Spirit is telling you the resources that you have to pull from are unlimited. Unlimited. An endless supply. So maybe you feel like you're not ready. Yes, you are. You've got everything you need. Everything you need. Any doubts that you have, they're false. They're not even in reality. You're more prepared than you think you are, or you wouldn't have come up as the magician. So, get together. What is it that you're passionate about? What is it that you want? What is it that your soul is calling for? Use your intellect. You're very, very intelligent. Use that to make a difference. Yellow is prominent in this. Solar plexus, the number 1. It's a new beginning, just like the bird's nest that it is. That's a new beginning. You can do anything you set your mind to. Anything. You're able to judge character. You get it. The people around you, you know who to pick. You know who to choose. You're magic. You're pure magic. Sometimes people think that they're not real, but you know what? Spirit is just spirit energy. A unicorn is an angel in a horse form. There's fairies, there's unicorns, there's mermaids, there's angels. They're all spirit creatures. Call upon the unicorn energy. Their psychic antennae is amazing. It can go through glass. Diamonds. That unicorn horn leads you straight ahead, right? That pierces through the veil of doubt, illusion, fear. That's your telling you to follow your true north, and your higher self is telling you where that is. You know where that is. Use that. Use that psychic antennae, that beautiful horn, that diamond horn. Use that to manifest what you need. You need to trust in what your higher self is telling you, because you already know. Freedom, running free, jumping for joy, leaping. You can do anything you want. Yes, you can. You can do anything you set your mind to. And you need to set your mind on spirit. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Final message. Woo! Deck almost flipped. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Whoa, check it out. Flipped upside down. Interesting. The first one is let go. Second one is be assertive. Third one is get more information. But that was in reverse. So I would say you've got enough information. Let go and be assertive. So let go of fear. Let go of doubt. Be assertive. Go after what it is that you desire. Let go of. There's the situation you need to let go of. What does it mean to you? Maybe it's How is this going to happen? You can manifest anything that you want. You're overanalyzing. That's what it is. You need to let go of that. Stop going over and over it. Stop going over why this happened. It did. It's over. It's done. If you were in an unhealthy situation, where's this horse going? They're leaving. Let go of an unhealthy situation. Release it because something better is in front of you. And you don't have to worry because Spirit says, this is the order it is. Spirit says, you will have everything that you need. You will be infinitely supplied. You need to be assertive and go after the gold key. That's what's manifesting what you want. And then do the steps and then release it to Spirit and see where they guide you. Maybe you're holding on too tightly. Maybe you're holding on to your heart. You need to release that. Release the binds, the ties that bind you. Make a wish, says the unicorn, and be assertive. You need to do something for yourself. This one's holding their key. You got to grab the key. You got to go after the brass ring. Get clear on what it is that you're desiring. What is it that you want? You have everything you need. You can move forward. Your higher self knows. Embrace what your soul's been longing for. Ask for what you need. Ask Spirit for what you need. And then let it go and let them bring it to you. Don't try and be, what is the word? Don't try and be diplomatic either. What you want, ask for, honestly. There's nothing that you don't deserve. You deserve everything. And you don't have to apologize for it either. Also, you've broken free of something. Be careful about your boundaries. Don't let people keep you in a box. If somebody is trying to control you, you set boundaries. You know where you begin and where another ends, and you know where they begin and where, so that everybody respects everybody's boundaries. But you need to somehow, at this point, you need to be assertive. You need to take action. You need to let other people know. Maybe you need to say, hey, you know what? I'm sorry. You're overstepping my boundaries. I gotta go. I'm out of here. This isn't in my highest good. I'm letting this go. I'm busting free, and I'm gonna be assertive, and I'm gonna go after my dreams, and I'm gonna follow that. People respect those who go after their dreams and who stand up for themselves. But Spirit says, of all things, keep moving forward. All right, at 1 hour and 2 minutes and 28 seconds, we are at a wrap. You've got the information that you need. Is there something? They told me to come back to this. You've already got the information you need. So what in this card? Why was that there? Maybe there's someone you need to ask for help. Maybe there's somebody in your midst. Maybe you need to call in a favor. Rely on somebody else. You don't have to do it your own. Remember, you don't have to be the sole one. That's all they want me to say about it. That's it. Because pretty much you've got the information you need. It's time for you to be assertive and get going. Let go of the past. Let go of what's holding you back. Step at it. Love you guys.